I'm about to do something crazy. Yes, more holes in my kayak. Let me show you what we're about to do. All right. So, if we start off where do we start? Where do we start? You always have to have a problem, then a solution. But the thing is, I don't know if I really have a problem. Either that, or I'm just crazy. I don't know which one. Probably the latter. Anyway, if we turn around right here, I had a bunch of stuff right here, right? I just stripped my Hobie down yesterday, so I have a bunch of extra Hobie parts. And what you're looking at right here is something I've been wanting to do. So we're gonna try to see if we can modify these Hobie H Rails and put it on the CRES Craft. Will I destroy my kayak, or will it just be a one of a kind? Stick around. Let's see what happens. The first thing we want to do is fix these holes right here. I have 4 holes from when I drilled in this thing right here. So I need to just plastic weld them back in. We're gonna light this thing up. We got us on fire. Just heat it up. Kind of press it down slowly. All right, that was pretty easy. 2 more. It's that easy to fix holes, y'all. See, that's why my boat haven't sunk yet. Almost like it never happened. Look at that. See? No evidence. All right, we got that part done. That was the first thing. Now the next thing. We're not doing curls. But the next thing is, I wish I didn't put these dang on holes in this thing, but whatever. But the next thing is, we're gonna see if we can retrofit this Hobie H Rail on this kayak. Now, we need to put it more towards the end of the kayak. So it needs to, oh yeah, this is good right here. Because I also want to put another big hole right here to put these rod covers, or these rod tubes right there. So I need to put these to where they're more on the end. Now, I'm only going to be able to bolt this one side because I can only have access to the inside of the hull to get to right here, but not on the back side. So the back sides have to just be a nice big thick stainless steel screw. But this should work right here. Let me see. Yeah, this should work. I'm gonna try to put a nice washer underneath here too, the way it fits in pretty good. Here's the other part. So this part right here, technically you would screw. This goes over the H rails. I was just trying to figure out I could make a third mounting point. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is gonna even work. I want to see if I can use this as a third mounting point. So if we could put this right here and put a third screw. We need to get this part marked right here. This part needs to get marked. So I'm gonna put us a hole right there. I'm gonna try to use a bolt and a screw. All right, let's see if we can tighten this up. All right, I think we got that part pretty tight. I thought about using this, but I'm not sure. This is not gonna really beat down into the plastic though. If it was wood, I can beat it down, but I could have put this flat down here, and then put a screw, but a bolt. But I can't really beat this down into the plastic. I tried that before on my other Hobie. Of course, I could have softened up the plastic. Wait, hold on. But once I do it, I'm gonna be screwed if it doesn't work. I could technically, let me see. I could technically heat the plastic up. Wait, drill a hole. I can drill a hole that'll match this. Heat the plastic up, then push this down, let the plastic dry. And this thing should cure around the plastic, all these little teats. Then I can screw it. But if it comes out, I'm gonna be screwed and I'm not gonna be able to put another bolt. I better not do that. Let me not do that. So I'm gonna just go with the straight bolt. And I'm gonna see about putting a third point in the middle. So we're gonna just go with the bolt. This sounded good, but I feel like it's gonna come out that plastic. If it comes out that plastic, I'm gonna be done for. So push this right here. There we go. I almost want to put another bolt. No, stop, Paul, stop. See what you're doing already? Stop. All right, maybe this is actually pretty solid. It's just made for, I'm not gonna be putting anything on it. It's just kind of made to put my size a little bit higher. Let me make sure I can still put my rod holder on there as well. I should be able to. Yeah, you see, I still could put my rod holder right here if I wanted to. Now, the next thing I want to do is also put this thing right here. So I need a pretty big hole right here. Well, if I catch a fish, I can just drop it in there. Drop this in there versus trying to use this off. I could just take these off technically. Have those in the back, just throw my rods vertical. And if I'm fishing, I can either use that but this is more for like when you're rigging up your rod, you can just drop it in there. So we're gonna mark this spot here. Probably should have done that first because I'm gonna have to use my jigsaw. Golly, Paul, dang it. Okay, it's okay, whatever. Y'all know I like making mods to my kayaks. All right, I think I need to unscrew this so I can cut. I'm gonna unscrew this a little bit with my yeah. Ain't no turning back now, Paul. Ain't no turning back, buddy. You're back. All right, y'all, let me make sure. Oof. 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 What am I doing? Dude, I didn't want to drop that thing on piece in there, but oh well. We got us a hole now. Crescent gonna see this, gonna be like, bro, you do not need one of our kayaks. You put too many holes. Almost. We don't want to force it in there. We want it to kind of drop in there smooth. Oh, I just realized I have we have this little piece that needs to come off. Ain't nothing some snips can't fix. Bobby, what's up, Bobby? Bobby, I'm just drilling new holes in my kayak today. You know what I just realized? Oh my gosh. I sure hope. Oh wow. I didn't even see if the bottom of this kayak was actually as. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look like it's gonna barely fit. Ooh, oof, oof, oof. Pablito. Ay, ay, ay. I may have just destroyed. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. I mean, if these don't fit, worst case scenario, I can buy some that's a tad bit shorter. But I just realized that I probably should have measured from here to here to make sure that this was actually long enough. Oof, let me get my measuring tape. Kind of late now. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Oh, you know what I could do? I just realized that. If it's too long, technically I can 3D print something to make this thicker. That can drop over here, technically. I'll have to try to design it to it. Let me see. Let me see. This is around 8. Around 8.5. Ooh. This is gonna be kind of backward, but it is like right on it. This is like at 8. So I don't know if this is gonna even work, y'all. I may have just put a big old hole on here for nothing. He said, "Sounding good, Paul." Anytime you see Paul with his kayak, just know he's gonna be drilling holes. That is so true. That is so true. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I think I need to open that hole a little bit on the sides though. Bam. It works. It works. It works. It works. I was so scared. I was like, what am I gonna do if this don't work? What am I gonna do if this don't work? I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be crying. What if this don't work? What if this don't work? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're gonna be crying. Yes, you're gonna be crying. Your boat's gonna be sinking. And you're gonna be crying. Over and over again. Alright, where do those 3 big boats come from? I could possibly use those 3 big boats. Oh, those are nice boats. Alright, where's mine? Alright, y'all. We got the marine goop. We got the marine goop. Not sponsored. Should be sponsored as much as I use it. Alright, we could just put some. This is just to hold the gasket in place. And also we're gonna put some. Oh my God, lady, be quiet. I can hear my neighbor. She's Apparently the kids are fighting. She keeps on, excuse me, the kids are fighting right now. The kids are fighting right now. You guys need to pay attention because the kids are fighting right now. They're fighting and no one is listening. Can someone please listen? Because the kids are fighting. The kids are fighting right now. Can somebody listen to me? The kids are fighting. Okay, everyone stop talking. The kids are fighting. We get it, lady. We get it. We get it. The kids are fighting. We get it. Just tell one of them to hit the other one harder enough that way he can go to sleep. Alright, let me stop. Alright. Alright, I need to get... Let's seal this up, y'all. Do 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 do. I put a lot back here. And those of you wondering, how you gonna stop this thing from taking on water? The same way I did on my Hobie. I brought some little covers. So when I'm not using it, oh, this marine goop is strong. When I'm not using it, I just cover it up. Okay, so I got these little covers right here. There you go. Like this. Or you can go like this. Possibly, I want to do it like that. I'm gonna put a little small screw. This will go all the way through the plastic too, which is fine. So you see, when it's not in use, we can just cover it up. That way water doesn't get in it. Want to use it, we can. That's why we don't put this one too tight. We don't put this one too tight. We just put it just to hold it. Like that. We want it just so we can hold it. So you want to where this thing can just spin around. Alright. You drop it in there. Bam. Now, we can swing this baby back around. And put our screw back in there. Where did our screw go? Here's our screw over here. And what I should have done earlier was, normally what I'll do is I'm gonna screw this a little bit, get the hole started, then I'll pull it back out, and then I'll put some marine goop on that screw. All right, I'm gonna do the other side now. All right, guys, that's a wrap. I got this on. I put some marine goop underneath here to kind of help it seal up, and this is pretty tight. I think I'm gonna leave these on. These were because I had my live scope mount back here, but I'm gonna try it here at one point. The reason why I would take it off every time I go down a river or whatever body of water I'm in. I will unscrew this and take it off because the water would hit this and it would splash on me. So, but I think I got my planing issue figured out. So with me having it here, I should be able to leave it here. We'll see. If not, I can possibly put it on top of the rail. We'll see. But I don't really want to put a whole lot of stuff on here. I was really doing this just to get me some little more side height, because I have lost a couple fish. I'll insert here. Oh no! I've lost a couple fish because these sides are so low, so I figured having a little bit more height may help out. Plus, it just makes it look a whole lot better too. So, but yeah, guys, that's the install. Like I said, the back part only have a screw with some marine goop, but this part right here is actually bolted in. I was able to put my hand inside the hull, put a thick washer behind in the boat, so this is solid. So that's the install, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know down below what you think.